child's pose. Oh, we got a four-legged fuzzy, two of them on that side. Oh, my dog looked at me like, what? Okay, so bring the center of your forehead to rest here on the mat. And see if you can soften right there. Inhale through the nose into an imaginary balloon that fills all the space inside your head with stillness. Fill it as much as you possibly can. And then soften from the inside out. Soften inside of your cheeks, the inside of your eyelids. Now, if you can, after you fill all the space in your head with that imaginary balloon, let that continue down into the neck and the whole rest of the body, filling it up with this prana, this life force, finding stillness. And then softening everything from the inside out. Imagine that your organs and everything inside, it's just like your muscles. You can hold tension there and prevent them from doing their job or flowing properly. And use every exhale for the next hour as an opportunity to let something go, softening through the stomach, the lungs, the heart, the mind. And imagine that every time you feel some tension leaving your shoulders or your face or any part of your body, that with it your mind is releasing these limited thoughts or ideas or judgments. See if you can stay focused enough to not miss one chance, one exhale where you can let something go. Slowly walk your arms over to the right. See if even as we start to move our bodies, you can let something go with each exhale. Notice how it takes even more focus when you're doing something else. To still find that release on every exhale, melting through the heart, the shoulders, the face. Slowly walk it back through center and over to the left. If it's helpful, keep inhaling, filling that balloon in your head, maybe the whole rest of the body. Slowly come back to center. And maybe for the last two breaths, you lift those wrists up, coming up on tented fingertips and melt just a little bit more. Slowly come on up. Come on up to your hands and your knees and get a nice tabletop setup. And start to make big, slow circles with the hips. Really just starting to move any way it feels good. Don't worry about how it looks. Keep your eyes closed. And keep inhaling stillness into your head, into your body. Switch directions. Slowly come back to stillness in the center. Now reach your right hand forward and your left leg back and find as much length as you can through the back of the neck, from the fingers to the heel. Press back through the heel a little more. See if you can tell if your hips are level. Probably needing to lift the right hip and lower the left hip a little bit. Find a little more space on the inhale. Exhale, draw your knee all the way to your nose. Round it out. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Fill up. Exhale, round it out. 2 more. See how slow you can go. See how much space you can create in your body, in your mind, and see what you can let go of. All right. Plant the right hand down, curl the right toes under, and shoot the left foot up like three-legged dog. Let your head be heavy, shake it out a little bit. Come up on your tippy toes, and then sink into your heel just a little bit. One more time, inhale up on the toes. Exhale, sink in. Lower the left foot, downward facing dog. But bend the knees. Melt the heart towards the knees a little bit, lengthening the spine. And then maybe pedal the legs out, pressing one heel at a time down into the mat. Pressing through the fingers and knuckles to create space here, drawing the shoulders out of the ears. Start to pull the belly in. Inhale, ripple forward into plank and hold. Find your strength. Find your stillness. Use the inhale. Use every inhale to find a little more space, and every exhale to soften into that space. We're learning to focus and discipline our mind so it doesn't wander by giving yourself something to do on every inhale and every exhale, so you can stay right here with this breath. Lower back down, hands and knees, set it up, and reach the left hand forward and the right foot back. Flex the foot, press back through the heel, level the hips, look down. Keep rooting into the right hand to keep that right arm strong and straight. Inhale, a little more length. Exhale, knee to nose. Take your time. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Exhale, round it out. 2 more. I think actually that was the last one. Lower your left hand, curl your left toe, shoot your right foot up. Keep that foot flexed. Come up on the toes. Sink into the heel. One more time with your breath. Press into the fingers and knuckles to take some of that weight out of your wrists. Come back, downward facing dog, but bend the knees. Find that nice long spine. Wrap the armpits in towards the face to hollow them out. Maybe pedal it out one more time, pressing one heel at a time down into the mat. Inhale, ripple forward into plank. And slowly lower all the way down to the mat. Untuck your toes. Bring your hands just outside of the mat and walk them forward a couple inches. Come up on your fingertips. Let your forehead rest. Press into your feet to slowly peel yourself up. At the end, you'll look forward, maybe even look up. Soften your backside. Exhale slowly. Lower down 3 more times. You're in the opposite of a hurry now. You're seeing how long you can take to stay right here with this breath and this move. Use your inhale to create some space. Use your exhale to soften into that space, letting something go. Bring your hands back under the shoulders, curl your toes, press back to child's pose, and lift up, downward facing dog. First finding that nice long spine, bending the knees, and then maybe starting to straighten into the legs. Slowly walk your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, fold. Shake your head a little bit. Start to rock a little weight into the toes, and then back into the heels a couple times. And then slowly come up any way you like, pressing down into the feet, stacking each vertebrae in place, lift the heart, roll the shoulders down the back. Now inhale, reach the arms out to the sides, palms face down. Now really, really reach, but keep the shoulders relaxed, keep the face soft, gaze soft. Imagine you're being measured from your pointer finger to your pointer finger and really reach through that pointer finger. Get that extra centimeter. Feel how on the inhale you find a little more space, and on the exhale you let something go. Now reach through the middle finger, same thing. Press down into the feet, reach, 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 shooting energy out through all that connective tissue. Ring finger, reach, reach, reach. Soften through the shoulders and the face. Use your breath. Pinky finger, reach. Turn your palms to face up. And one more time through each finger here, maybe even the thumb. Don't forget to let something go on the exhale. Feel your shoulders and jaw visibly grow softer as you let go of some of those ideas and thoughts and judgments. Now we're just going to shake the hands out hard and fast. See if you can keep pressing into the feet and keep lengthening through the crown. See if you can stay with your breath and keep your gaze steady, but shake your hands as hard and fast as you can, making them feel rubbery, really getting that chi moving a little harder, a little faster, a few more seconds. Now bring your hands by your sides with your palms facing forward and feel that energy pulsing through your palms. And imagine it radiating out into the world. So now imagine that whatever you're able to cultivate right now is what the world will feel through this. So see if you can commit to finding a little more peace and staying focused to let something go on every exhale so you can find more of that peace you want to share with the world. Press into the feet, inhale, rise the hands up, squeeze the palms together, reach up. Exhale, fold, leading with the heart always. Fold in a little deeper. Inhale, lift halfway. Step back to plank, plant the hands, slowly step back, stack shoulders over wrists, look down, round a little bit so you're not sinking in between the shoulder blades. Find your strength, find your stillness. If it's helpful, inhale into that balloon, seeing how long you can hold on to each breath. And then lower the knees. And then walk the hands forward like puppy pose. Keep the hips stacked over the knees. Let your forehead rest. Maybe coming up on those tented fingertips for the last couple breaths. Let something go. And release. Slowly slide your legs back, bring your hands under your shoulders, hug your elbows in against your body, and then reach them back towards the feet. Press into the feet, lift the heart up. Upward facing dog. Maybe you can straighten into the arms. Keep pressing the feet down and softening through the glutes. Maybe for the last breath, you look up and reach up through the chin. Slowly lower back down. Curl the toes, lift the knees and quads up, press up to plank, and lift up downward facing dog. Bend the knees a little bit to find more length in the spine, and then slowly sink into the heels. Inhale, lift the right foot up high. Come up on the tippy toes. Exhale, right knee, right armpit. Right knee, left armpit. Straighten that right leg out to the side. Peel the left arm up. Maybe gaze follows. Maybe right leg lifts. Find your breath. Lower the left hand. Bring the knee to the nose. Step the right foot through and lower the left knee down. Untuck those back toes. Start to draw the right hip back, sinking into that left hip flexor. Make sure your knee is right over your ankle. If you want more, bring the hands up onto the knee or reach up out of the waist. Inhale, find space, create space. By breathing into that balloon, by reaching out of the waist a little more. Exhale, create softness by letting go of some of that tension in your face or those thoughts in your head. Slowly plant the left hand down, roll the right arm up, gaze up at it. Curl the left toes under, lift the left knee up, and continue rolling the right shoulder back. Press the right knee forward more, draw the left heel back more. Find your breath. Now we're going to slowly come all the way up to reverse crescent. Right hand finds left thigh, right knee bends a lot, left hand reaches up. Exhale, cartwheel hands to mat, chaturanga. Take your time. Every time you get back to down dog, see if you can remember to bend the knees and find more length in your spine on the inhale. And then exhale, sink in a little bit, let something go. Inhale, lift the left foot up, come up on the toes. Exhale, left knee, left armpit. Left knee, right armpit. Straighten that leg out. Peel the right arm up. Root down into the left hand. Maybe the left foot lifts. Find your breath. Lower the right hand. Bring the left knee to the nose. Step it through. Lower down. Set it up. Drawing the left hip back to inch the right hip forward. Maybe coming up onto the knee or reaching up out of the waist. Use your breath. Stay focused. Every inhale, create space. Every exhale, let something go. Plant the right hand down, roll the left arm up, gaze up at it, start to twist the heart open. Curl the right toes, lift the right knee and twist into that space. Pressing the left knee forward, drawing the left shoulder back. Find your breath. Come all the way up to reverse the crescent. Left hand, right thigh, left knee bends, right hand reaches up. Cartwheel hands to mat, chaturanga, meeting back in downward facing dog. So come on down to child's pose. If you'd rather stay in down dog, that's fine too. If you're just getting things warmed up and you want to keep it flowing, stay in down dog. So we're always sending something out to the universe. We're always sending an energetic frequency out to not only the people in our immediate energy field, but to the entire universe. They're proving now, this quantum entanglement, that anywhere in the universe, our energies are basically colliding. So we all want to send out peace and love. And if it were just that easy and we could just write down on a piece of paper what it is we wanted to send out, that would be great. However, it's a choice in every single moment. We get to choose what energy we're sending out. And if we just so happen to be in our head obsessing about the thing we didn't get done or worrying about the thing tomorrow, then unfortunately, no matter how good our intentions are or how much we say we want peace, we're sending out a frequency that's lower than the one we're speaking of, the one we want to send out. So only through focus and discipline can we learn to, in every moment, send out the frequency that is in our highest self. Can we align with our highest self? So see if you can recommit, remembering that feeling, that pulsing energy in the palms, because that kind of reminds us of this energy body. And come up to downward facing dog. And don't worry about it. Don't be hard on yourself. Just be right here in this moment. In this moment, can you send out that peace and that love by staying focused and present with this breath? That's enough. Inhale, lift the right leg up high. Come up on your toes. Exhale, draw your right knee to your right armpit. Into your left armpit. Back to your right armpit. Now lower it down to the wrist. Back up to the armpit. Shoot it back up, bend the knee, open the hips. Let your head be heavy, sink into the left heel and twist. Slowly come back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot reaches up, come up on the toes. Exhale, left knee, left armpit. Left knee, right armpit. Back to the left, down to the wrist, back up to the armpit, and shoot it up. Bend the knee, open the hips. Press into the fingers and knuckles more to take weight out of the wrists. Relax your head and your neck. Let something go. Slowly come back, downward facing dog. And now step the right toes on the back of the left heel to try to help the heel down. Try to keep your arms straight and strong so your structure is not tilted. The head is heavy. Breath is deep. Don't miss this opportunity right now to inhale and create some space. Breathing into that balloon, filling yourself up. Exhale, softening into that space, letting something go. Switch. Step the left toes on the back of the right heel and sink in. Come back, downward facing dog, and then slowly walk your hands back to meet your feet. Spread your feet as wide as your hips. Hook your peace sign fingers around your big toes. Bend your knees a little bit. Shine the heart forward, roll the shoulders back. Lift the hips, and then pull the head down towards the feet. Softly draw the shoulders out of the ears, creating some space. Draw the belly in and up out of the way, again creating some space so you can fold in a little deeper. See where else you can create space on the inhale. And see where else you can let go of on the exhale. Giving your mind that job will keep you right here in this moment, where you can find more peace to send out. You don't even have to try to send it out. It's just happening. That's the thing. Whatever it is you're experiencing, you are sending out to the world. Like it or not. So we should like it, right? Slowly come on up, any way you like. All right, inhale, arms up overhead. Interlace your fingers, turn your palms to face up, and drop your body to the left. Notice what happened in your legs. Did you shift more weight to one of your legs? See if you can regain that balance. Both feet pressing down, both quads lifting up. Slowly come back up. Inhale, rooting to rise. Exhale, drop it to the left. Keep an apple between your chin and your chest, but still try to create length in the back of the neck on the inhale. Softness on the exhale, come back up. Now interlace your fingers back behind your sit bones. Bend your knees till your thighs are parallel to the ground, and start to draw your hands back and down to lift the heart up. Pull the belly in. Find your breath. See if you can bend the knees a little more. Make sure your knees stay stacked right over the ankles. Maybe your palms glue together back there. And you start to really open the shoulders. Exhale, fold. Hinge at the hips, maybe legs straighten. Inhale, bend the knees a lot. Shine the heart forward. Roll the shoulders back. Take your time. Exhale, fold. Head gets heavy. Face gets soft. Inhale, bend the knees a lot. Stay here. Reach the arms forward. And then up. And sink in just a little bit more. Make sure you have the same distance between your hands, your knees, and your feet. But then look forward so your chin is parallel to the ground. Pull the belly in. Draw the upper body back. Reach up out of the way. Stand up. Find a little backward bend. Exhale, hands to heart. And hands down by your side. Step your feet a little closer together at the back of the mat. Inhale, arms up. Take your time. Opposite of a hurry. How long can you take to get all the way down and to let all of the air out? Can you create a little more space to fold into by drawing the belly in and up? Inhale. How much length can you create in the spine? Fill that balloon. Exhale. Walk the hands forward. Find that plank pose. And again, right into it, not missing one breath or one chance. Using every inhale to lengthen and every exhale to soften, to stay focused, to stay present. Rock forward onto the toes and slowly lower through chaturanga, meeting back in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up high. Exhale, right knee, right armpit. Back to left. Back to right. Down to the wrist. Back up, shoot it up. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through, crescent lunge. Stack your knee over your ankle and come on up. Sink in. Check in. Use your inhale. Use your exhale. Interlace your fingers back behind your sit bones. Keep pressing the right knee forward and lifting the heart. Find a little backward bend. And then hinge forward, dropping your head inside the knee. Keep pressing the knee forward. Let the head get heavy. Find your breath. Drag your body towards the left. Find that wide leg forward fold, turning the toes in towards each other a little bit. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, fold. Relax your head and your neck. Reach your arms up and overhead. Stay with this breath a little bit longer. And slowly lower your hands down to the ground. Now grab your right ankle with your left hand, roll your right arm up towards the sky, pull your head down towards the mat. So try to find equality here between both legs. You might be like, yeah, right, I don't have equality in both legs. I have a bad knee or whatever it is. But even so, see if you can press down into your feet evenly and lift the quads evenly. If one of your knees has to stay bent, bend them both evenly and find this balance through the body. Release, grab the left ankle with the right hand, roll the left arm up, pull the head down towards the earth. Soften the shoulders out of the ears, find that balance between your legs, between your inhale and your exhale, between creating space and letting go. Slowly come back to center, put a little bend in the knees, bring your hands to your hips and slowly come up. Okay, turn the toes out. Stack the knees over ankles if you can, and try to get the thighs parallel to the ground. If your knees come out past the ankles, take a wider step. Bring the arms up like goddess arms, spin the pinkies in towards the face, and sink in a little more. Draw the elbows and the knees back a little more. Inhale, what can you lengthen? Exhale, what can you soften? Lift the right heel up off the ground, coming up on those right toes. And switch as the right heel lowers, the left heel lifts. And both heels lift. Bend the knees a little more. Draw the knees and elbows back a little more. And release, plant the feet down, reach the hands up. Exhale, sink in, bending the elbows, bending the knees, draw everything back. Inhale, press into the feet equally, lift the quads up equally, reach up, fill up. Take your time, one more, sink in. Inhale, reach up. Bring your hands to your hips, turn all your toes to face the top of the mat. Step your left foot in a little bit like pyramid pose. Get your hips facing forward. See if you can bring your hands into prayer behind your back. Press down into the feet, keep your hips the same height. Pull the belly out of the way so you can lengthen forward and maybe touch the forehead to the knee, tucking the chin to the chest. Stay with this inhale to lengthen something. Stay with this exhale a little longer to soften and let go. Slowly release the hands down. Shoot the left foot high like standing splits. Set the left foot down to meet the right. Feet together, rocking to the heels. Come up like chair pose. Look forward or up. Sink in a little bit more. Imagine both sides of the waist hugging everything in towards center. Maybe palms pressing together. Inhale into that balloon, filling your head with the stillness, maybe filling your whole body. Exhale, soften the eyes, the jaw, the mind. Press into the feet, act like you're moving through water. Stand up, find a little backward bend. Lift the heart a little bit more, let something go. Exhale, hands to heart. And hands down by your sides. Now we're going to lift the right heel up into the center line. Cupping the toes with the left fingers. Bring the right hand to the heart. Root down into the left foot to rise up a little taller. Scoop the hips forward. Let the knee fall back. And maybe right hand reaches around to grab the elbow and starts to work its way down, eventually grabbing the big toe with the peace sign fingers of that right hand. If you want to hinge forward, go right ahead. If not, keep rooting to rise here. Use every exhale to soften and let something go. Slowly release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive, lengthen forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Meeting back in downward facing dog. Okay, inhale, left foot reaches high. Come up on your toes. Exhale, left knee, left armpit. Right armpit. Back to the left. Down to the wrist. Back up to the armpit. Shoot it up high. Up on the toes. Exhale, knee to nose, crescent lunge. Set it up. Find your breath. Sink in. Keep your heart lifted. Interlace your fingers back behind you. Find a little backward bend. Hinge forward. Keep pressing the left knee forward. Let your head get heavy. Drag your body towards the right. Find that wide leg forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Release your hands. Walk them back behind you. Fingers pointed back away from you. As you tip forward and try to pull your head down towards the earth. Or if you want to go upside down, bring your hands to the mat. If you can get the top of your head to touch the mat and start to lift your feet up off the mat with no momentum, go on up. Stay with your breath. So if you're ever not sure of what it is you're sending out to the universe, because you just feel like you're present, but it's not necessarily good or bad, that's just neutrality, and that's the truth. So don't feel like it always has to be like butterflies and rainbows and big smiles. Just by transmuting the craziness of the mind and being present, you're allowing to whatever is to come through. You don't have to decide what it is or put out these high vibes or positive vibes. Come back to center, put a little bend in the knees, bring your hands to your hips and slowly come on up. Turn all your toes to face forward, step the right foot in like pyramid pose, get your hips facing forward. See if you can bring the hands into prayer behind you. If not, just press your fists together back there. Press the feet down, lengthen forward. Use every breath as an opportunity to create space and to let go. And that's enough. If you're just doing that and staying in the moment, you don't have to worry about whatever's being translated through your energy. You're just staying present, using your focus to not have a bunch of idle thoughts, since there's no such thing as idle thoughts. Our thoughts are very powerful. Just by choosing to stay here with your breath instead of letting your mind bounce all around the house, you're choosing to do your part, to keep the energy clear all around your being. One more chance, one more opportunity here to create space and to soften into it. Lower the hands, shoot the right foot high, set the right foot down, chair pose, sink into the heels, reach forward and up. Look forward or up. Sink in a little more, reach up out of the waist a little more, move through water as you press into the feet and come all the way up and find a little more of a backward bend. Soften through the face and the jaw. Bring your hands to your heart and hands down by your sides. Lift the left heel up into center. Cup the toes with the right fingers. Bring the left hand to the heart. Scoop the hips forward. Let the knee fall back. Maybe left hand reaches around for that elbow or starts to work its way down towards the big toe. Feel that tree rooting to rise here. Grow visibly softer on the exhale and feel some of those ideas, thoughts, judgments leaving your body. Just like that tension in your shoulders or your face. Slowly release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive, lengthen forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Meeting back in downward facing dog. Good job, guys. So, come on down to the knees. We're gonna work on headstands or handstands or whatever you would like to work on here. Or just put your legs straight up the wall. Getting all the same benefits. Try to get your butt all the way to touch the wall if you're doing this one. And flex your feet. Draw your toes back towards your face. You can put your arms however you like. Tuck your chin just a little bit. And relax here. Still choosing to be diligent, staying with this breath a little bit longer, seeing if we can create space as we press the heels up, or space as we feel that balloon in the head with stillness. And soften somewhere, maybe somewhere deep inside, maybe your organs, your lungs, your heart, your mind. Slowly come back out of it. We're going to come to face the long edge of our mat on our knees, and we're going to spread our knees wide, trying to turn the toes out to the sides. See if you can get your shins parallel to the outside edges of the mat, so your knees and your heels are in the same line. And then start to walk your hips back a little bit, pushing the sit bones back towards the heels. You can lower the forearms if you like, but I feel like you get a better stretch staying up on the hands at first. You can try it either way. Stay with your breath. Soften. If it starts to get pretty intense because your booty's getting lower, you might need to turn the toes back or even in a little bit and see if you can continue lowering the booty down towards the ground. Slowly, slowly come out of this. Slowly turn to face the front of the mat and find a child's pose. Let the center of your forehead rest. Soften there. Maybe you bring your hands into prayer and walk your elbows forward just a little bit more. Maybe you can let go just a little bit more. Okay, now we're going to do everybody's favorite pose. We're going to lay on the belly. The hands are going to go underneath of you with the palms facing down, with your elbows together and your fingers together. If you can, your whole arms will be touching as much as you can. Your fingers will be spread wide. And you'll be laying on your arms, so you won't be able to see them underneath of you. So if you can, your pinkies together, fingers spread wide. Relax your body. Your chin is on the mat. Your forearms are kind of, your hip bones are kind of digging into your forearms. That's good. Okay, relax the left leg. Lift the right leg up. Point the right toes. Lift the right leg a little higher. And really dig that hip bone into the forearm there. Let it massage out all that pulled up energy. Keep the left leg relaxed. It's probably trying to help. Don't let it. One more time. Reach back through the toes. Lift the right leg up. And release. Relax the right leg. Lift the left leg. Reach back through the toes and lift. Don't let the right leg help. Press down into your hands and your shoulders and lift that up a little higher, relaxing the right leg. And release. Now we're going to lift both legs. So zip them together. You can turn and put your lips on the mat now if you would rather. Zip your legs together. Lift the feet up. Digging those hip bones into those forearms. Find your breath. One more time. Lengthen and lift. And release your hands from underneath of you. Turn your head so your left ear is down flat. Palms are faced up. Slowly come up to the hands and press up to kneeling. We're going to sit onto the left hip and actually just straighten the right leg out in front. Bring the left foot flat on the ground, a couple inches from the glute, a couple inches from the thigh, and kick out through the right heel. Inhale, reach the arms up, and then hinge forward. Try to grab the foot or whatever you can grab here. If you would rather, or never mind, we'll all just do that for now. Reaching forward. Unless you want to grab a bind, then you could wrap the left arm around here and try to grab onto your arm. Keep kicking through the heel. Keep lifting through the heart. Keep using every breath to let something go on the exhale. Slowly release. We'll bring the left, actually we'll do a twist first to the left, planting the left fingertips at the base of the spine, reach the right hand up, put the elbow outside the knee for leverage, and twist. Keep kicking through the right heel, lengthening through the crown. Use this inhale, fill all that space in the head with stillness, lengthen the spine. Exhale, soften the inside of the cheeks, the inside of the eyes, inside of the belly, and twist. Slowly come back through center, find a little counter twist on the right. And come back up, bring that left heel into the center line. Just like we did when we were standing, try to lower the left knee down. Kick out through the right heel and reach for that foot. Or if you want to find a twist again, come back up. Turn and twist to the left again. Try to grab the big toe with the peace sign fingers, maybe using your right hand to help you get a hold. And then maybe you still reach for that foot. Stay with this inhale a little longer. Fill all that space in your mind with stillness. Lengthen what you can. Exhale, soften your gaze, your jaw, your shoulders, your mind, and let go. Slowly release, straighten the left leg out, and bring the right foot in flat. Couple inches, kick through the left heel, Reach up. Reach for that foot, grabbing whatever you can. If the shoulder goes down below the knee and you want to reach around for that bind, you can. Keep kicking through the heel. All right, don't miss one opportunity to let something go. And release. We're going to turn and twist to the right. Planting the right fingertips at the base of the spine. Reach the left arm up. Hook the elbow and twist. Inhale. What can you lengthen? There's so many things right now. The left leg, the spine, the back of the neck, this breath. What can you soften? The jaw, the eyes, shoulders, the mind. Really getting the most out of every breath here. Slowly, gently unwind through center. Find that counter twist on the left. And come back up. Bring that right heel into center. Lower the right knee down. Kick out through the left heel. And reach for that foot. Or if you want to find the twist, come back up. Twist to the right again. Try to grab the big toe. Maybe you get a hold and then you still want to reach for the foot. Slowly come back up. Place your feet flat on the ground. Reach the hands forward as slow as you can go. Roll back onto your back. You come to a point where it feels really hard and you just want to flow all the way back. Try to go even slower there, pressing into the feet. Draw the belly in. And slowly lower all the way down. Hug your knees into your chest. And find a happy baby. Maybe you grab the inside edge of your feet, hooking the peace sign, fingers around the big toes, and straighten the legs out wide to the sides. Hug your knees back into your chest. Now interlace your fingers around your right knee. Let your left leg go long. Squeeze that right knee in towards the right armpit. Tuck the chin a little bit. Kick out through the left heel and squeeze that right knee in towards the right armpit. Elbows hugging in against the body, shoulders soft, face is soft. Now find a half-happy baby, grabbing the outside edge of the right foot. Keep the chin tucked. Pull the right foot straight down towards the knee, towards the ground. Draw the shoulders down into the ground. Keep kicking through the left heel. Use your breath. Let something go. And release. Straighten the right leg out. Hug that left knee in. Interlace your fingers. Squeeze it in. Kick through the right heel. Squeeze the body with the elbows. Tuck the chin a little bit. Find your breath. Find that half-happy baby. Recommit for our last few minutes here to not miss one chance to create some space on the inhale, breathing into that balloon. Create some softness on the exhale, letting go. Hug your knees into your chest and roll it back into a plow pose. See if you can get the toes to touch the ground behind your head and soften here. Bring your hands to your low back, straighten your legs up into shoulder stand. Lower back into plow pose and soften in a little bit more. Let something go. Then reach your hands forward, slowly roll your upper vertebrae down, and then the next one, and then the next one, slowly lowering your booty down to the ground and then flexing the feet. Kick out through the heels, draw the toes back towards the face, take 20 more seconds to lower down, hugging everything into center, chin is tucked, face is soft, kick out through the heels, at least 10 more seconds. Draw the toes back towards the face more, squeeze the legs together. If you want to pop up into a fish, slide the hands under the booty, press into the elbows to lift the heart. Zip the legs together, reach out through the balls of the feet. Now really press down into the elbows to open the heart. Maybe the legs lift up. And release, hug your knees into your chest. And lower your feet down flat on the ground. Spread your feet as wide as the mat, cactus the arms, and windshield wiper the knees to the right. And then to the left. Take your time. Maybe you want to stay on one side a little bit longer. Or maybe you want to move with each breath. Maybe when you're on the right, you want to hook that right ankle on top of the left knee to sink in a little deeper. Making sure to even out. And then let your legs go long on the mat. Spread your feet as wide as the mat. Let your toes fall open. Close your eyes. Inhale into that imaginary balloon, filling all the space in your head with stillness. Exhale, give yourself permission to really let go. Inhale, after you fill all that space in your head with stillness, try to fill the whole rest of the body like a balloon, and then soften from the inside out, softening your organs, your tissue, your mind. Imagine if you could let go just a little bit more, then you could send out just a little bit more peace to all the world. Invite a deeper breath back into your body. Invite movement back into your fingers and into your toes. And invite yourself to stay in this place of calm that's always right here for you. As you roll onto your right side, see if you can commit to staying in this space a little bit longer today, staying with your breath, staying in this moment, continuing to put out high vibes, or at least neutral vibes, just by not letting your mind bounce all around, just by coming to that stillness, not projecting your thoughts or desires onto the world. When you're ready, slowly drag yourself up to a seat. One more time, we'll inhale the arms up. We'll squeeze the palms together, lift everything high. Exhale, draw the hands to the heart. Let the head bow to the wisdom of the heart. Really feel that. Lift the thumbs to the space above the eyebrows. Take a moment to thank yourself for coming. May all beings everywhere be free from pain and suffering. May our thoughts and actions in some way contribute to that. Namaste.